in-fight cutscenes where the enemies wait for you. What's the matter, Edgar? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? Did you just see what I saw? You did, right? Right? Yeah, this kid's really something, huh? Really something? That was magic! Magic! Hello Internet and welcome to a Let's Play of Final Fantasy 6 with Lockedown, the guy who happens to steal Matt Pat's opening line because he's got nothing better to open his video with. So in all reality guys, for anyone who's coming in for the first time, this is a series of Final Fantasy 6 videos I'm making for my buddy Michael. Since I can't get him to play it, well, I can't get him to consistently play it and actually beat it and get the actual enjoyment. So, this is my solution to that conundrum. And so, Michael, this one's for you, and we are off. Okay, so we just barely got out of Narsh, which is nice. And it's going to be some fights, so probably going to do a little bit of leveling because I'm really low level right now. Nothing really interesting going to happen for the next little bit. I could talk about how in the speedrun they actually have, online they have some maps where they have different tiles that you can walk across that will guarantee not have encounters. So I'm just trying to do from memory what I watched a while ago. No promises that it'll actually work. Burn, baby, burn, Disco Inferno. Let's see, it walks all the way there and then straight down like that. Yeah, I obviously don't know it very well. I'm sure fire works great on desert creatures. Sure, no one likes being set on fire. Yeah, close enough. So we're off to Figaro Castle, and I'm just going to save before I get in there. And it's this... And you get to see King Figaro, or the King of Figaro, aka Edgar. Again, I'm not planning to change any of the names, because I like them as is. Okay, funny thing for you. These two guys here, you can buy stuff from them naturally, but what you want to do is you want to wait till you get Edgar in your team because they actually will charge you more. Although yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know if we come with it, so I'm just gonna get one anyway. Since we don't get Edgar until the castle sinks underground, and yada yada yada. You mean this young woman is? Who are you? Oh, my apologies. How rude of me to turn my back to a lady on our very first meeting. The young King of Figaro Castle, Imperial ally and champion of the technological revolution. Edgar. I'm gonna try my suave voice, but no promises that it'll actually come out suave. I'm Edgar, the King of Figaro. Surprised that someone like me knows a king? Awkward nodding. Well, I'll catch you two later. So you're an Imperial soldier, right? Don't worry, Figaro and the Empire are allies. Feel free to rest here as long as you'd like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Why are you being so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. I guess you're abilities would rank a distant third. Huh? What's the matter? Guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. I suppose a normal girl would have felt something from those words, but not me. So now we have all of Figaro Castle to explore, and since we want to make this as quick as possible, I'm just going to go straight to what we need to do next. Actually, I'll do a little bit of shopping. I got money, I might as well waste it. It's funny, in the Final Fantasy III version, this is the only speed you can go until you get the running shoes. Thankfully they added if you hold the B button on this one, you could run around a little faster. By the way, this is the kind of guy Edgar is. His Heidi said he'd marry me when I got old enough. Basically, if he's not tied down, he flirts with him. Edgar has a twin brother, you know. He was such a nice boy, always thinking of his family. Edgar? What's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? What do you mean? Edgar? Are you crying? Edgar's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom. Ah, yes, sobbing. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. I often wonder where he is now and what he's doing. I'm just gonna let the music play, I really like this song. We found a fan version of it with Element singing. Really pretty. Well, how do you like my castle? King Edgar, there's someone from the Empire to see you, sire. Kefka, no doubt. Yeah, no promises on the Kefka voice. We're not getting anywhere with it. Ever guessed all stupid orders? Edgar, you pinhead, why do you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the pits. Ahem. There's sand on my boots. I would hate to be these guards. All gone, sir. How pathetic. Sir Kefka, what in the world brings you? Out of my way! And you get to control Edgar for a little bit. You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We have an alliance. An alliance with this miserable little sandpit? Don't make me laugh. I hear you've been busy down south, taking over a country or three. Just what is the Empire up to? That's none of your concern. What brings Empress Gastal's own court mage Kefka to my humble castle? A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here. This wouldn't have to do with that witch everyone's been whispering about, would it? Lies! She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. There are more girls in here than grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly keep track of them all. Oh, Edgar, you know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. I didn't like the sound of that. Where's Sarah? take her to her room. I'd love to stay and chat, but the Chancellor and I need to do some planning now. Benny King's not old tea and crumpets, if you'll excuse me. Follow me! I know where to go. Racia, can you explain how you got in front of me? See, this is why I think Locke actually has magic before we start getting aspects in the game, because he just teleported there. Oh, last thing I want to show you before I go, I'm sure you probably saw this, but this is Figaro, the desert castle. Yay, such great explanation. But there's actually a really cool reason why it's been built in sand, and I'm sure you already know why, but what the heck, I'm still gonna go downstairs. So first of all, Michael, you didn't get far enough to know this, but you know how you try to go down these stairs here? And then this guy's like, nope. I'm sorry. I can't let you down there. It's too dangerous. And I've got the freaking King of Figaro on my team. Well, not right now, but later I will. That is... You can get down there in the second half of the game. That's actually pretty awesome. Then over here is just the prison. It's also really interesting. He's good for nothing. Brigands have been locked up for thievery and worse. You better best keep a safe distance. Oh, it smells terrible in here. Ah, I think it's me. So basically they're all gonna sound like Junkrat. Back here, buddy. Come on. I believe in you. We can talk. I demand to see Edgar. How dare they keep us in this stinking pit? Relax, my boys are just blowing off some steam. I'm sure King Edgar will let us out of here in no time. We're just small potatoes compared to the real threat looking out there, and King Edgar knows that. I don't know why, but this wolf is now going to have a Russian accent. I am Lord the Wolf, the pickpocket. And that's all he says. We do see Lone Wolf look one, maybe two more times. You know, fun stuffs. Anyway, time to progress the story. If there was one thing I wish I could have from video games, besides, you know, all the powers and crap, I would love to just be able to sprint everywhere indefinitely. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. I'm Locke, right? You told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter! On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you met in Narsha is one of us too. The Empire? But I'm an Imperial soldier! Not anymore. They were using, that's all. Things are different now. It's just... I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. You don't have to think too hard right now. You'll know what you want to do when the time comes. But how will I know which choice is right? You know, have you ever thought about what it'd be like to be an amnesiac? How terrifying that would be? Especially if you were around for, like, family. There's actually a really good anime. It's called Golden Time. Don't know if you ever finished it. But it actually kind of goes into that about this kid who actually has amnesia. Of course, you don't figure out until, like, episode 12, but, you know. It's not that big a deal. What in the... What's going on? It's the Empire! Kefka, he! Now, I really want an explanation as to why all this stone and iron's on fire. What do you think you're doing? Fire. Fire. Bring me the girl now! I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, then enjoy the barbecue. And this guy just likes to copy his other dude. I don't know why. Fire, fire. Get her ready. Get her ready. Yes, sire. Had a change of heart? It seems I have no choice. Or perhaps I do. Oh my! The brave and noble king abandons his people to save his own skin. How utterly delightful. Jump! Alright, sink her into the sand. Yahoo! Sorry if I deafened you for that one. See, all utility of the house that I want has become useless. I want a house that can dive underground. Engage the Figaro dive mode! Or submerge mode, I forget what he says. Witness the glory of Figaro! Can you imagine the amount of sand that would be coming off that? Like, how do you design a castle so that... You know what, never mind. How does the Empire not know that? Is it like the first time they've ever done it? Sorry, just speculating. I mean, how would you practice that? Go! Kill them! Alright, here goes the fight. Metal kick! It hurts! In-fight cutscenes where the enemies wait for you. What's the matter, Edgar? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? Did you just see what I saw? You did, right? Right? Yeah, this kid's really something, huh? Really something? That was magic! Magic! But... Magic? She used magic? Terra? Your name was Terra, right? What? What exactly was that just now? I'm sorry, I just knocked over Edgar. I love that. No, we should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I. It's just surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you? It doesn't matter, does it, Edgar? Terra can use magic and we can't. That's all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us out right now. I'd like to point out that these guys were so kind to let us have this whole cutscene in front of them while we're supposedly getting attacked by them. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, Edgar. Wink. And she has just melted their hearts. And then back to the fight. So, personal opinion, I know this might be a little bit of a spoiler, but I don't give a crap. I actually ship Edgar and Terra more than I ship Locke and Terra. Well, I mean, obviously you'll understand why I don't ship Locke with her eventually, but regardless. Yay! Bravo, Figaro! Son of a sandworm, you'll pay for this! That was great. Were those bad people? I'm scared. Terra, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Like I told you before, we're members of the Returners. Would you be willing to meet our leader? Magic is going to be the key to winning this war. Magic? That Esper reacted to your magical powers. There's got to be a relationship. I don't know any more than you do. These powers just come naturally to me. But no human is born with the powers that you have. Poor girl. Forgive me. What should I do? The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for their own. And if they get them, the world is done for. Tara, you want to understand your own powers, don't you? Then I think you should meet with Bannon. He may be able to help you find out more about why you have them. Please, Edgar's right. There's a cave just south of here that leads to Figaro. Let's head in that direction. Random fact number 3. When the first time I played this game, I spent 30 minutes looking for this freaking cave. 30 minutes, Michael. You know how long that is? Maybe 30 minutes. Good job. King Negro, where are you headed, sire? Through the cave and eastward to Figaro. Then make for the return to headquarters in the north. Return the castle and pass the wood along. Understood, sire. Take care. I had a theory one time that walking slower would actually make it so you get less encounters, but I'm really not sure that's the case. Yeah, so Edgar's tools are a lot of fun to use because they do a lot of damage. Oh, that reminds me, if I equip... So the auto crossbow's attack is actually based off of Edgar's attack. Makes sense, kind of. So it would... But if you actually equip a stronger weapon than the Mithril Sword, aka the Mithril Spear, you can actually buff them up quite a bit. I don't know why Locke starts off with the weakest weapon. This weapon's weaker than what Tara has. Final Fantasy has this tendency to reuse all its assets between games. I mean, it makes sense. It's not easy to make assets. But it's interesting because espers in this game mean one thing, and I think they bring them back in like Final Fantasy 9? We'll say 9. So, also, you're going to notice that I don't look for or get any of the chests in this realm. I mean, it is because I'm just going quickly and none of the items are particularly useful, but it's also because one of these chests will spout a Thunder Rod, I believe it is, actually. And that's actually really useful later on for a quick kill on a boss. I can't express how much I love this music. I found a beautiful orchestrated version of this particular song, Tara's theme, that I'll have to show you one of these days. I just love it. Originally you couldn't keep up with him, so it's kind of funny now that you can. Yeah, I know where he's going, I'll meet him there. You can gain all kinds of abilities by equipping relics. These shoes double my walking speed. Hence the reason I talk like that. Coupo! Relics can grant you a variety of abilities. For example, sprint shoes double your walking speed. Gauntlet lets you hold weapons with both hands to increase damage. The Knight's Coat makes you shield out others' combo strength with light to perform jump attacks. A person can equip up to 2 relics at the same time. I think sprint shoes also increase your speed in battle, but I'm not sure about that. So, funny fact, this over here is Shadow, and again, he's super freaking cool because A, he's a ninja, and B, because he has a spaghetti western style song, as you can tell by this. It was actually one of the reasons the ideas behind it was to be based on the spaghetti western style of music. I don't know if that has anything to do with his actual character though. But Shadow is super freaking cool and has a crazy backstory that you find out by sleeping at inns when he's in your party, and he has dreams, and so you just kind of piece together what his life was before. So I'm going to say this with all the characters. Most of these characters have amazing backstories, and I'll go into more detail of them when we get to the end of finding that out about that. Okay. Right, ignore us, and maybe we'll just disappear. Back off, Locke. That guy looks familiar. Yeah, that's him, all right. He comes and goes like the wind, swearing allegiance to no one. Hidden behind his wintry gaze lies a face known to none who live. In the original version, it says he would kill his mother for a nickel, something like that. Or, if he would kill his own mother if the price was right. That's Shadow. He's an assassin. He'd kill his own best friend for the right price. Guess we better steer clear of him. Well, as you talk to him again, he says nothing, but you try to talk to his dog. Leave us. Doggies, strangers. Oh, goodness. You look just like that student of Duncan's. Duncan's been trying his boy for August along with the other students. He's always grumbling about how the kid never seems to make any progress. I hear the Empire's been invading one town after another. I wonder how safe we are in South Figaro. Man at the counter's got a nasty look about him. Again, voices are never going to stay consistent. Okay, so just a couple things I want to point out while I'm in this town. Number one, this place seems insignificant, but it's actually really important. I'll just read off what they have to say, and then I'll show you later on why it's important. It won't take too long. I wonder if it'll really come to war. Maybe I'd return home now before it's too late. By the way, great town music as well. So, I'm just going to say right now, there's an opera later on in the game, and when we get to that point, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the mic down a little bit, and I'm actually going to sing along with it. My day's super important, so important even people come here from dinner all the time. Sorry, my dad's super important, so important people come here for dinner all the time. Even generally. I forget what I was going to say. I believe there's a General Leo in this game. Clang, 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 I'm Magitech Armor. The city's eastern border, so attacking from there would... Hey, what do you think you're doing? Barging here when I'm trying to write a letter? Oh, sorry, I may be the richest man in town, but even that doesn't keep me from being startled. There's always a nasty draft in this room. Oh, where is it coming from? I'm afraid I'll catch a cold. But this guy's reaction seems... First of all, he's talking about the city's eastern border. So attacking from there would... Hey, what do you think you're doing? And he gets all annoyed at you for looking over his shoulder. So that will be a little bit significant later on. And if you even remember that I said anything about it, well, kudos to you. Oops, that's not the exit. Okay, there's only one other place of importance here. Well, besides the weapon shop. What do you mean I'm short on build? You're short on brain cells. Whatever. It's not a big deal. I can play short some items. Go away, kid. So first of all, I know you've gone this far, but we refer to as looking very similar to a student of Duncan, and this is his house. My husband Duncan is a martial artist. He's famous even in Figaro to the north. He took his students to Mount Coates for some meditation and training, so he probably won't be back for a while. So that's the significance of that location. I'm also just going to leave Edgar in the lead even though I have Locke on my team, just because He feels like the leader. He's the king. He's kind of calling the shots for the team right now. You know, yada yada yada. That's right, I can super zoom now, can't I? Yeah, the other thing of significance is this little hut up here. What's that smell? These flowers. He's always like these. Yeah, I know this somewhere. These dishes, they're just like the ones he always used. This tea, it was his favorite. There's something else in here, one that I always miss. Might as well heal over here. Because it's totally normal to hop into someone else's bed. Yeah, there's one more. I just can't remember where it is. Oh well. So you leave, and it's like, wait a second, did the game freeze? Could Sabin be living here? Hey. Do you happen to know where I could find the man who lives here? Sure do. Left a couple days ago, as soon as he heard Master Duncan had been killed. Headed up into the mountains. They say Duncan's son Vargas is missing too. I don't like it one bit. Okay, so that's where we are at right now. So I'm gonna call this an end to our current video. Not anything else really worth mentioning that I could think of. Oh, no, come on, Edgar. Use the other crossbow. So yeah, I'll pick it up from here later on. Yay, experience. Alright. Okay, Michael, so yeah, I'll call this video quits for now, like I've been saying for the last 30 seconds, and I'll see you in the next one.